Assalamu alaikum. Hi my dear students. Welcome back to our English class. Today I am going to teach you pronunciation junction, that is grammar only, how to pronounce the word that we are going to study. Okay, what is the topic is? The topic is stressed syllable and unstressed syllable. Okay, stressed syllable and unstressed syllable. So already we have learnt what is that? What is a syllable? Okay, already we have learned what is a syllable. Syllable is a unit of sound in a word. Okay, some word it may be very long. Okay, some word short word. So according to that we have a sound unit. Okay, a separation of sound unit in a word. So that word we call it as syllable. So here in a word we have what is that? Stressed, in a word we have stressed syllable and unstressed syllable is there. Now we are going to see what is that. Okay, page number 76. We have already learned that every word is divided into units of pronunciation. How beautifully they have given, no need to explain you, everything is easy. So that is, every word is divided into units of pronunciation. Okay, every word we have unit of pronunciation known as syllables. Okay, did you know that each word has a stressed syllable? So they are asking, did you know each word, whatever word it may be, we have what is that? Stressed syllable is there. Okay, we have learned syllable. Now we are learning stressed syllable and unstressed syllable. So in a word we have stressed syllable. Okay, let us find out more about stressed and unstressed syllables. So now we are going to learn more about stressed and unstressed syllables. Every word that has more than one syllable is a combination of a stressed and at least one unstressed syllable. So what they are telling, every word it has one syllable. Okay, it has one syllable, is a combination of stressed syllable and unstressed syllable, they are saying. The stressed syllable is emphasized more than the unstressed syllable. In other words, the stressed syllable is pronounced more loudly, clearly, for a longer duration than the unstressed syllable. So stressed means what? You are giving forceness to that particular unit. Okay, unit pronunciation. So that is stressed. So here what they are telling, when the stressed syllable, when you are pronouncing, it may be very clear, you can raise your voice loudly, and the duration, longer duration of pronunciation. Okay, that is stressed syllable in a word. Okay, unstressed syllable, then the unstressed syllable, it is longer than the unstressed syllable. So here now we are going to see the what is that symbol and all. Okay, how we are using, what are the symbol, what are the sign we are using for that. Okay, the hyphen and here they have given, this is hyphen. Okay, this is, we call it as hyphen. Hyphen, and this is stress marker. So this what they are telling, hyphen, the hyphen separates the two syllables. Okay, so when they are using this symbol, the hyphen separates the two syllables. Okay, and this symbol is used for the stress mark. Okay, how you are giving, what is it, much forceness giving to that particular unit. Okay, that is stress mark. So hyphen will separate the two syllables, and stress mark is what is that, to stress the word. Okay, that is that. Things to remember about stress patterns in English. There can be only one stress syllable in a word. Okay, so they are telling in a word. If for example, if you are taking one word, in that word you have only one stressed syllable. Okay, one stressed syllable. Stress can only be on a vowel and never on a consonant. So you are giving that is forcefulness and clear, loudly you are saying that particular unit in a word. That word is mostly vowel sound only. Okay, you are giving forcefulness and stressing that unit of pronunciation. No, that word mostly it may be a vowel sound. Vowel sound, you know. What is the vowel sound? A, E, I, O, U. So we are giving much forcefulness to that unit only and never a consonant. The stress mark is placed before the first letter in the syllable. So this stress mark where they are putting is they were before the first letter in the syllable. Before the first letter in the syllable, the stress mark will appear. Okay, for disyllabic words, okay, we have learned monosyllabic, bisyllabic, trisyllabic, okay, tetrasyllabic, like that. So here for bisyllabic words, nouns or adjective are usually stressed on the first syllable. Okay, bisyllabic means two syllable. That nouns and adjectives are usually stressed on the first syllable. Noun, you know what are wherever the names comes, we call it as nouns. Adjectives, you know, it describes the noun. So nouns and adjectives are usually stressed on the first syllable. Example, we will see that, then you will understand. Example, simple. Color. Mother. So these are disyllabic. Okay, when you are pronouncing, you can pronounce in a two unit. Okay, rainy, country. Okay, so here these are adjectives and nouns. Okay, so these whenever nouns and adjectives are comes, we are giving stress, giving force on the first syllable only. First syllable. Okay, understand? That is, you have to mark. First syllables means you have to mark like this. First. Understand? So these are disyllabic words. Simple, color, two. When you are pronouncing, the two unit is coming, no? Mother, rainy, country. These are disyllabic. So the stress where you are giving, what is it? Forcefulness. What is it? Louder you are saying in the first. Simple. Okay. Color, mother. So you are rising your tone in the first letter. Okay, that is the meaning. Rainy, country. Okay, you are giving stressing in the first syllable. And then these are nouns and adjectives. Verbs and preposition are usually stressed on the second syllable. So this is the first syllable, second syllable, first syllable, second syllable, first, like that. Okay, disyllabic means like. So here nouns and adjectives are in the first syllable. Now verbs and preposition. Verbs and preposition are usually stressed on the second syllable. Now nouns and adjectives are in the first syllable, we are giving forceness and what is that, giving stress to the first. But now verbs and preposition are usually stressed on the second syllable. Now we are see the example, you can understand. These are examples of nouns and adjectives. Here verbs and preposition: receive, sorry, here you got, and then decide, deny, behind, and then along. Why they are having given that dot means to, for your understanding, they have given receive, decide, deny, behind, along. These are verbs and preposition words. So these words we are giving stress in the second syllable. Okay, that is here you have to mark here. You are giving forceness in the second syllable. Okay, how you receive, decide, deny, behind, along. So the second syllable you are giving stress. These are verbs and preposition. Okay, these are verbs and preposition. Okay. For words that can be used as a noun as well as a verb, as a noun the word is stressed on the first syllable. Okay. So here some words we used as a noun as well as verb. Okay. For example, present. Present is a gift, and other one is present is a verb also. That one, what they are telling, the word is stressed on the first syllable only. Okay. The word which can be used as a noun as well as verb, that word we are giving stress in the first syllable. What is that? Present, contrast, record, object, increase, progress. Okay. So the words can be used as a noun as well as verb or present. That word we are giving stress on the first syllable only. For example, present, contrast, and then record, object, and then increase, and then progress. Okay. So here present, contrast, record. So these are the words used as noun as well as verb. We are giving what is the stress in the first syllable. Present, contrast, record, object, increase, progress. As a verb, the word is stressed on the second syllable. So here what they are telling is, as a word, for example, if you are using the word as verb, okay, only you are using the verb, then the word is stressed on the second syllable. Understand? That is present, contrast, record, object, increase, progress. Did you understand? So the word used as a noun as well as what is that, verb, we are giving stress on the first syllable. But when you are using the word only for verb means the stress syllable goes in the second syllable. Okay. So, the stress syllable is marked with a single quotation mark in most dictionaries. In most disyllabic words, the stress is on the first syllable. So, mostly disyllabic, the stress is on the first syllable only. Okay. Are you able to follow me? So, this is very easy. What is the topic? Stress and unstressed syllable. Syllable means unit of pronunciation in a word. Okay. For example, you having what is it? Present. Okay, present. So, you are separating the word into unit, that we call it as syllable. In that syllable, you have stressed syllable and unstressed syllable. Stressed means giving forceness and clarity and louder you are telling, that is stress in a word. Unstressed means normally you can pronounce the word, that is that. Okay. So, we have seen that what is that, nouns and adjectives. If the words are nouns and adjectives means the stress on the first syllable only. Okay. Nouns and adjectives comes means the words are in the first syllable, stress in the first syllable. For example, verbs and preposition comes means the stress you have to give in the second syllable. Okay. Syllable means what? This is first syllable, second syllable, first syllable, second, like that. Okay. So, that is the meaning for that. So, after watching the video, your duty is to, what is it, open your book and see that what are the examples they have given, and then only you can understand. If you have any doubt in this particular chapter, you can ask me. Until then, take care. Assalamu alaikum.